Hey guys, Ronnie here, just dropping in with you really quickly because I just finished up a 1 hour lunch and learn Facebook Live on this great book by John Maxwell, Leadership Gold. This is really 26 principles that are distilled down from 50 years of John's leadership experience, a lifetime in leadership, distilled down into these 26 golden nuggets, as he calls them. And in an hour, obviously, we couldn't cover all 26, but we touched upon three. My favorite three great principles. And I wanted to just share one real quickly with you. We talked about this idea of an organization and how most organizations fail to get anything like the full potential of their employees. In fact, they get very, very little. Very little of their potential is turned into productivity within the average organization. And it tends to be fairly consistent, the amount that they give. It kind of stays around that line. So what's the reason for that? What is that line and why do they stick around there? Well, that line is the line of fire. Because if they fall too much below that line, below what everyone agrees and understands is the bare minimum, your contractual obligations, you have to come in at this time and you must stay till then and you must do, all of those types of things. If you don't do the bare minimum, then the organization gets rid of you, don't they? So you've got your opportunity to deliver, and if you don't deliver by too much, they'll get rid of you. But if you kind of hover around that line, then they tolerate you. So it's not really a contract for optimum performance. In fact, Les Brown says it's a contract for mediocrity. I was doing just enough so that they didn't fire me, and they were paying me just enough so I didn't leave. A contract of mediocrity. And these things, they can be contracted, can't they? What you must do to remain an employee. But look what all the potential, all the possibility there is above the line. If only the employee was motivated or engaged enough or chose to bring more of themselves to work every day. And the key word there is chose to, because they're not going to get fired if they don't do this. So they can choose to bring more of themselves to work and to give more at their discretion. So it's discretionary goodwill, which is then turned into more productivity. Look at the difference it makes, though. So this discretionary effort, this discretionary goodwill that the employees can choose whether they deliver or not, is how the best organizations in the world stand head and shoulders above the rest. See, the best organizations are able to tap into more of that discretionary goodwill of their people, making them happier and more productive employees. Because the fact is, you can buy a man's time, you can buy a woman's time, you can buy their physical presence, you can even buy a measured number of their skilled muscular motions per hour. Just think about that. You can buy a number of activities. You must do this many times in an hour. That's what we expect around here. So you can buy all of those things. You can buy all of that. But what can't you buy? You can't buy enthusiasm. You can't buy loyalty. And you can't buy the devotion of the hearts and the minds of the souls of the people. You can't buy those. How do you get them then? Those you must earn. You have to earn those. You can't buy them. The people choose where they're going to give it to them. And if they trust you, if they know how much you care, then they begin to care about you and your goals and your dreams. If they trust you, if they know that you've got their back, then they'll do almost anything for you. And if they don't trust you, then they'll do the bare minimum when you're watching and paying attention, and when you're not, then they won't do anything at all. So leadership is the answer, isn't it? We need to be better leaders. We need to be stronger leaders. And these principles, the 26 golden nuggets in here, is a fantastic foundation. Check out the book. I'm sure you'd like the book. Check out the Lunch and Learn I did. Follow the link and you can register for the replay. You get the workbook and you can go through. It's free of charge. It's a kind of a service from the John Maxwell team. And if you're interested in becoming a John Maxwell team, of course, then you can find out what it means to be a John Maxwell team member. We've got nearly 40,000 coaches around the world in pretty much every country of the world. I think it's just over 170 countries now. So check it out. Thanks for listening, guys. See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless.